Right, I've just taken off from home and we had a bit of rain over the last couple of days ago. Quite a heavy few downpours. I thought I'd just give one of these little tannin streams a bit of a fish. I'll come and check this one out. It's got some good flow in it. So yeah, may get something today. I don't know how low they've been over the summer. If they've been very, very low and we've had a dry summer, well, there may not be any trout here anyway. But we'll give it a crack. And hopefully may pick up one or two. We've just made it to the river. It's 3:15. I've had a quarter of an hour walk to the river here. This is the 3 lures I'll probably try today. I'm going to start off with this one here, the little 00 Gold 1.5 gram Mepps Aglia. If that doesn't work, then we may give the copper a go, a little 00 one there. And if I don't pick up any of that, we'll go for this size O, a 2.5 gram fluoro one, a tiger pattern that's called. That's another Aglia. I'm using the Aglias today in here because of they have a larger blade and a wider rotation, which will send out more vibes. Mainly due to the colour of the water being so dark here. It's like black coffee here since that rain we've had. There's good flow in the river. So yeah, we'll just see how we go. We may not, none of them may even work. So we won't know till we have a go at it. Alright, since I've got here, I've just got in the river now to start fishing my way up this little section here. It's nice. It's about knee deep in some places. I feel going by my waders here at the moment, but it's the wind's coming and going. It's really gusting up, probably about 25-30 kilometres an hour at times. So I just got to pick the right time to flick the lure so it doesn't go sideways to the right there and into all that heavy foliage there. Well, I've just fished right up through there, and I've just had my first little hit and a miss from a small trout. He'd probably just been about 22 centimetres, just legal limit I suppose. And he just had a nip at it just nearly at my feet, and just come up behind and just had one little tap and gone. So at least I've seen a fish. Been over 100 metres of river, and that's the first one I've spotted. First one that's had a crack at me so far. Anyway, the water's that dark, you can't even tell whether they're behind your lure until it's really close to you. Well, there's our first one of the session. Not a big one, about maybe about 260, 280 grams I suppose. And yeah, he really took that. I just put a brand new little gold Aglia on and sharpened the hooks up, and I just picked him up here, and that just where that water's just flowing over there behind that log to the right hand side there, and yeah, he just come and smashed it. So finally we're on the scoreboard. Quarter to 4, so it's taken a half hour roughly to finally catch one. And believe this, I've just released that fish. Now the rain's coming in. Hopefully it's not going to set in. It's only light at the moment. There is forecast for few showers, so yeah, I'll have to get through this. Well, I found a sheltered spot, sort of. I'm sitting on a fallen log under a tea tree here, which is giving me a little bit of shelter from the rain. So hopefully it passes pretty fast. Right, we just got our second brown for the day. The rain's just gone, and this one's just jagged himself on the jaw. Only a little fella, beautifully coloured, absolutely glorious colours in him. So yeah, we'll get him out and take him off. I'll get a photo of the little fella. He was just taken with a direct cast straight along that riverbank. Absolutely glorious colours in the little fella. So we'll just put him back in the water, and he's on his merry way. Oh, there's another little midget, another little tugger. Just can't believe these little buggers. Geez, they're fighters, and the colour's just absolutely adorable on them. Oh, I just got another one as the rain comes down again. He had 3 goes at it, and he was just just up in there. So I'll get him off quick because I'm getting pretty wet here. Another little one, just picking him up from in under that bush. There was a bit of a backhand cast around this bush that's hanging over the water here, and just brought it back, and he was right in under that tea tree. So yeah, it's only another little one. They're all little. One good thing about it is to see that these fish have got through a very dry summer and very warm, low water levels. So yeah, they may be small, but it's great to see them still here. Even half a dozen for the session so far. It's what, 4:30. So we've had an hour and a quarter in the river and got half a dozen trout. So that little fella was taken just up there on the left hand side there, along that bush line. Trout number 7. Another little fella. They just cast directly up between the two bushes in the centre of the river here. There's a bit of a bubble line coming down, and about 5 lines of rotations of the reel, and yeah, he grabbed it. So I've got, I'm quite happy. I'm just stoked, because I did not expect to even catch 7 today. I was hoping for 1 or 2, maybe even a hit and a miss or something like that to know the trout are here. But yeah, this is great to see. And from now on, it being into April, the rivers, we should keep getting a bit of rain now, and it'll keep the rivers up. So yeah, it'll only get better hopefully. Alright, this trout number 8. Another little one, a bit bigger than the last few I've caught. But it was funny, I had a cast directly up the centre of this river, brought in nothing. Backhand flick in that little flat water, just in there behind that bush. And it drew him out off the shallow bank there to come out and grab hold of it. There we go, another one. And that was just a direct cast up there, 2 casts it took to get in. First cast, he come up behind it, left a bow wave, and then turned and went. And the second cast up there, and I saw the bow wave come again, and just a light twitch of the rod made the Aglia flutter, and that sucked him in. Slowly making my way up the river here. The wind's petered right off. It's really calmed down. The rain's sort of gone, but I think there's more coming. Now just ahead of me, right dead centre, you see a tree there with the branch coming down in the middle of the river there. Now both sides of that there's a nice little flat water. The one on the left is the better one. That's the deeper side of the river, whereas the right hand side's the shallower side. But with the rain we've had and the river being a bit high, there's no reason why that's not holding a trout. So I'm just going to move up a couple more feet and then yeah, just flick the little 1.5 gram Aglia up in there and see how we go. Alright, we've just got into a lovely brown here. Look at the size of this fish here. Look at this one. Absolute beauty. It's well hooked in the side right hand jaw there. Beautiful fish. So I don't want to leave her on too long. It's a female, so I want to get her off pretty quick. So I'll get her off and show the release. Actually, I thought it was a female. It was a female. When I got in the net, I can see it's got a start of a hooked jaw, so it's yeah, it's a young male. So I'll just get the hook out and then I'll put him back in the drink. Beautiful fish, about just on 500 grams, I think 490 to 500 gram fish. Right, I've got him off now. I've just weighed him while he's in the net, and the net weighs 300 grams, and it was put him at just on 600 grams, fraction over, 605 to be exact. So yeah, my guess was pretty well out. So always paid away him with the digital scales. So I got to dip him down now. Just he's gone. He's on his way. And he was taken up in there. That was I had to get up in there and do a little backhand flick into that water with that bubble lines coming down. And I just slow retrieved. And he just come out from near those reeds and took it. And yeah, beautiful. It's made me day. Number 10 at last. That was taken about 20 past 5. Oh, we just got number 11. And that's taken with the car straight up the river there, right next to that bottle there, next to the riverbank there, and I just saw the bow wave come up as it came into the shallows, and yeah, this little fella grabbed it. So yeah, it's going to top off a good day. Well, I'm out the river. I bypassed, before I got that big trout earlier there you saw, I bypassed about 200 metres of river because there's some deep water and I was saturated, and I thought I'll just fish that little one. And I'm out the river now, and I'm calling it a day at 25 to 6, mainly because I'm saturated and it's very black out. There's a lot more rain coming in. Yeah, so it's not worth pushing on for maybe 1 or 2 trout, or maybe no more. You know, some lovely water here, and it's water that I've always picked trout up in. But yeah, but anyway, I got 11 for the day, all on the little Aglia, gold little Aglia, 1.5 gram lure. So I'm pretty happy with that, how that day went in the end, really. It, couldn't have been asked for a better day. So it's another 11 to the tally. It takes me on to, what was I, 287 that takes me on to now. So yeah, another 13 and we'll be hitting the 500. So see what tomorrow's like. Or I might have a rest day, I don't know. But anyway, till next time guys, tight lines.